An emotion gives us information, fuels our actions, and takes care of a human concern. There's also a story, an impulse, and a purpose, and a trigger that causes the emotion. When somebody says, I'm feeling this, insert emotion, we often assume a feeling is an emotion, but truly a feeling is a somatic experience that's an emotional indicator to help us discover which emotion it is we're actually experiencing. A condition or a state, such as I'm feeling energetic. Again, you're not identifying the emotion, it's more the somatic feeling of action. I'm Jolene Watson. Welcome to week 26 of Emotional Regulation Insights. Today, we're going to talk about an emotion versus a condition, also referred to as a state. As mentioned, a feeling is a somatic experience, an emotion, story, impulse, purpose. So let's start with energetic. I mentioned that one before. So to take action, the feeling of energetic, I'm feeling energetic today. Perhaps the emotion is ambition, which is different than passion. Passion creates energy. Ambition involves action. Maybe it's enthusiasm. I want to be part of something bigger than myself, which will cause me to take action. Really cool when you start to think about what is an emotion and what isn't an emotion, because a state, an emotional indicator, can really help you discover what emotion it is you're actually experiencing. And why would you want to do that? Well, if you can name it, you can process it. The other really cool thing is if you're in a fight, flight, or freeze experience, your amygdala is activated. What you can do, if you can name the emotion, it activates the prefrontal cortex and calms you instantaneously. So it is important, emotional literacy is important to understand what emotions are, what the purpose is, what story is behind them, but it's also really important to understand the difference between a condition or state and an emotion. Next week, we're going to dive into the state of overwhelm. I hear a lot of my clients saying that I'm feeling overwhelmed, but it's really hard for our brain to process that state if we don't identify the emotions below that. I look forward to seeing you next week. Have a fantastic week ahead.